we're going to switch over to another place in Albany, the Albany Symphony. You just won a prize, didn't you? At the Eddies?
Oh yes, we did.
Tell me about that.
Well, you know, we love the Eddies. We love what they do for the area, and it's always a joy to get to represent the symphony there. I mean, getting to recognize all of the arts that we have happening in the Capital Region, case in point, is so terrific. And so we're so grateful to proctors and everybody who comes together to make that happen. I mean, and it's an honor for us because the Albany Symphony, as we know, as everyone knows, we strive to bring the highest level of instrumental and orchestral art to the area that we can. So, I mean, to see our work recognized and that something we're doing is working well is so gratifying.
Yeah, I saw that and I said, oh, I must mention that.
Yes, thank you.
That's such a nice thing to have seen. Now, where do you get your musicians? Are these in the area, or do they come from outside the area?
We have from all different locations.
I know it's wonderful. You have a
Thank
wonderful
you. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. And I think one of the things that I really value about what the Albany Symphony does for our area is that we bring musicians from all different parts. We have lots of locals. We have some people who took an audition 20 years ago and moved to the area, and now this is where they call home. And then we also have musicians coming from New York City, of course, from Boston. We have some coming from Atlanta, from Georgia. And I think that exchange is really fabulous because that means we're bringing just new ideas, new sort of cultural reference points all the time to have that mixing, that melting pot, which is always what makes strong arts, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that you're here to talk about what's coming up in the summer.
Yeah, our free concerts.
In Rome and in Waterford. So tell me a little bit about that and what is it going to be the same thing for each of those places? Tell me a little bit.
I'd love to. Yeah. So yes and no. Okay. So the project is called Water Music New York, More Voices, and it's a commission from the New York State Canal Corporation. We're very lucky to get to partner with them, and they're fabulous partners. And this is part of a project of theirs that's been ongoing where they're reimagining the canals as a linear park with a huge emphasis on recreation, accessibility, and arts. I've really come to respect and value the Canal Corporation in the way that they're actually investing in artists along the canal. Case in point is us. So this will be the culmination of just recently a 3-year series where we performed in different canal side locations. So this summer we have 3 free concerts. The first will be right in Waterford, just north of Troy, on July 11th, and it'll be a free concert with afternoon activities starting at 3 p.m. So you will have different nature organizations. There'll be an art installation from Collarworks, again, that respect for the arts, and it'll culminate in the Albany Symphony performing at 8 p.m. 90-minute set. We'll have some, tunes you know and love, Sousa, some classical pops that recognize America 250, of course, and then we always have a few other just kind of fun numbers. The orchestra, it'll be a smaller ensemble with 2 fabulous singers, and they always have these really high energy pieces.
So you have vocalists as well.
Yes, we do.
So who are your vocalists?
Britt Hewitt and Devaney Smith. They've collaborated with the Dogs of Desire ensemble for a number of years. Very talented women who have exciting careers elsewhere as well. And I could talk more about them, but it's so exciting to have the vocalists because they also bring to life the pieces that vary from place to place. So we actually bring a composer to each site for a number of site visits in the lead up to the performance, and then the composer writes a piece for and about the host community. And then our vocalists get to tell a story. So for example, in Waterford, we put out a call to all different community groups, the schools, the library, the senior center, and they wrote poems about eagles because Peebles Island had a really successful eagle rehabilitation project. That's actually will celebrate 50 years and the eagle population is strong. So that community is really proud, and we got beautiful poems that the composer is setting and that the vocalists will bring to life in that performance.
And then amazing.
It's really exciting to see this happen. Yeah.
But I saw something about a drone.
Thank you. Yes, and we're so excited.
What is going on?
Well, we are so excited to bring a drone show to the end of every free concert.
What is a drone show?
I'm so glad you asked. A drone show, there are a lot of different iterations. People are really experimenting with this as a public art and display form. And it uses light-up drones. People are really into drone photography. And here the drones
they
have...
put lights on the drones?
Lights on the drones.
I know nothing about this. So I'm just going to ask a lot of dumb questions.
Good. It's kind of an alternative to a fireworks display, and it actually happens to be much more environmentally friendly for a number of different reasons. One of the primary ones being the explosions can really disrupt wildlife in a fireworks display. In a drone show, you have this little buzz of the drones flying into the air, but otherwise it is much less impactful.
Wouldn't scare dogs.
Exactly. Yeah. Dogs are happy. The environment is more happy. These are all electric, so there's no gas or any of that combustion happening. And yes, so they put lights on the drones.
Won't start a fire.
Won't start a fire. On occasion, the drone will have a mishap, and you'll see it fall from the sky, and it's like a shooting star, a falling star.
A mishap. Ooh.
You know, technology. We're always improving upon it. And the points of light change color, and we had a beautiful couple of displays last year, and it's really exciting to get to share these with communities. This is such a new art form. Yeah. Yeah. And we're taking a really creative approach to it this year. So yeah, I'm really excited.
Will it be the same show for every?
It will. Yeah. It will. And for those stalwarts who want to come to all of them, we're in Waterford on July 10th, and then Rome, New York, just a hop, skip, and another skip over west on July 11th. And then for the really invested, you got to come out to the Tonawandas. That's North Tonawanda and the city of Tonawanda by Buffalo on August 15th. The drone show in all locations.
You got the same orchestra moving through all of them.
Mostly. I mean, we have a lot of different players who are available because, of course, life happens. So we have a terrific bench of folks who we can slot in.
How long have you been working with the Albany Symphony?
I've been here 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
You like working with them, huh?
It's so exciting. I love getting to work in the nonprofit sector and bringing arts to the community, and I get to focus on these community engagements, which have so much impact. There's a phrase that we've been seeing a lot in orchestral and other art forms called civic practice, which is where you take your art and talk to your host community about what they need to show off, how we can support them or highlight things that they're doing, even helping advance various civic projects. And the water music program, I feel like, is an incredible example of that.
And it's a give-back show.
Exactly.
It's a give-back. So how do you raise your funds for this?
Well, we're very lucky. This is primarily a commission from the New York State Canal Corporation, and it's part of their Reimagine promotional aspect to bring this. They support this, and then we also, of course, are asking various host communities for little supplements as possible. I know we have a lot of great supporters already who've signed on to help underwrite it, because it is a large undertaking.
Well,
to be
it
sure.
is, because travel, and you're talking about, and of course people forget you got to buy music. There's so many.
The rent, yes, exactly.
Really?
Yeah, all the production. It's a huge project. So we are so lucky and grateful, and I find it exciting to bring together all those different pieces that make it possible.
Now, this seems like an odd question, but I know when you do a play, you have to pay royalties. The music you use, you don't have to pay royalties.
Oh,
right?
it very much depends. So, I mean,
or arrangements, is that it? Yeah.
Arrangements, we'll pay for arrangements. We'll certainly rent music for scores and different parts.
What do you mean by renting music?
Well,
I don't understand that.
Sure. There are different companies that manage scores for artists whose work is still under copyright. And so we'll rent from them, because one of the things I also value is we work with a lot of living composers.
Oh, okay.
So, and Beethoven is fabulous, and we have to play him. But it's good to give fresh music a chance.
Yeah. No, not only that, but you're highlighting people that are still alive and they can still hear their music.
Yes, exactly. And a lot of young composers, which is really exciting to have that energy.
Yeah. Now, what do you do for? I know we're talking summer, and maybe it's too early to talk about. But when do you start your 26-27 season?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, opening night will be October 1st, but there's a lot happening the rest of this spring. So next week, actually, we have our Tiny Tots concerts for our littlest listeners.
Oh, really? I did not know.
It's a 45-minute set.
Where?
It'll be at Beth Emeth here in Albany, in Albany, excuse me, and then at the SPAC School of the Arts in Saratoga, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
What a great idea!
So those are morning
time. What kind
time.
of music for the Tiny Tots?
Well, it's really great. This this year it'll be the Parking Lot Show, and it's where Cowboy Dave, David Allen Miller, shows
this. Good.
He's so great.
Amazing.
His kids programming is incredible. He shows this parking lot tycoon who wants to build a parking lot where the orchestra's playing. That really music is powerful, and so they play little bits from Tchaikovsky, Beethoven, all these just little samples, so kids get to start having it in their ears.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up with classical music being played.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like it's just so great for kids to.
It
used to be you watch cartoons and they always played the classical music.
Yes, right.
That was many years ago.
That was my introduction too. Absolutely.
Exactly. Bugs Bunny and all that.
My favorite.
Good. I want to thank you so much, Lily, for being here and to telling us about what's going on. And I love the free concerts. And there's no reason why you as a viewer can't go to one of the concerts. And granted, you're local, so go to Waterford. Waterford's not very far. Just go over the river there.
Exactly. Thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure.
And thank you for being here. It's been a pleasure to have you on the show and to talk about music, of course. We've been talking about art. We talk about music.
It's so great.
And now we're going to talk medical. Hey, we do everything here.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Anne.
Yeah, so good.